You don't need a vacation to cure your mental fatigue. You need these 3 strict rules to rebuild your cognitive focus daily before your brain shuts down. You are losing your cognitive edge, and the erosion happens in plain sight. Experiencing *** mental *fatigue daily ** is not a sign of hard work. It is a symptom of system failure. Your brain is a predictive engine. When demands outpace recovery, the engine misfires. Decisions become slow. Memory fragments. The precision you rely on to navigate your career starts to dissolve before noon. You assume this is normal aging or unavoidable stress. It is neither. It is unchecked cognitive friction accumulating in your neural pathways. Society conditions you to push through the fog. This approach destroys the architecture of your attention. Brute force cannot repair a delicate mechanism. Mental clarity requires design, not effort. When you force a fatigued mind to process complex data, you generate biological noise. This noise disrupts the prefrontal cortex. The area responsible for executive function loses its grip. You start reacting instead of directing. Cortisol levels elevate. Your nervous system shifts into a low-grade survival state. In this state, long-term planning becomes impossible. You become trapped in the immediate present. Every email feels like an emergency. Every notification demands an instant response. Reclaiming your focus requires a structural intervention. We call this ***, the cognitive architecture reset, ***. This is not about motivation. Motivation is a transient chemical spike. We are building a sustainable baseline for your neural performance. Have you ever noticed your mental precision fading early in the day? Share your experience in the comments. We track these patterns. The reset operates on 3 distinct rules. Rule 1 addresses the foundation of your cognitive load. We call it ***, signal isolation, ***. Your brain consumes 20% of your metabolic energy. Every open tab, every alert, drains this finite reserve. You are bleeding cognitive capital on irrelevant data. Signal isolation demands the ruthless elimination of peripheral input. When you sit down to execute a high-stakes task, the environment must reflect your intention. Visual clutter translates to mental noise. The brain processes visual stimuli without your conscious permission. A messy desk forces your visual cortex to map and ignore irrelevant objects. This background processing consumes glucose. It robs your primary task of the fuel it needs for deep comprehension. Clear the visual field. Silence the digital interruptions. Your attention span is a depleting resource. Treat it with necessary paranoia. Observe the friction when you try to focus. Your brain craves the dopamine of a quick, effortless distraction. Notice the drift. Do not fight the drift with willpower. Willpower is weak. Structure the environment so the drift is impossible by design. You move the effort from your internal executive function to your external environment. This preserves your energy for actual problem solving. Rule 2 governs your biological hardware. We call this the ***, neural recalibration window, ***. Focus is not a continuous, unbroken state. It is a biological rhythm. Pushing past 90 minutes of intense concentration yields diminishing returns. The synapse is fatigued. The transmission of information slows down. You read the same sentence 3 times and absorb nothing. This is the invisible onset of ***, mental fatigue, daily ***. You must engineer deliberate breaks before the fatigue compromises your output. A true break involves a shift in brainwave states. Scrolling on a screen is not a break. It is continued cognitive taxation. You substitute work-related stress for algorithmic stimulation. The neural circuitry remains active and degrading. Disconnect from the visual plane. Shift your gaze to the horizon. This signals to the nervous system that the immediate threat has passed. Broadening your visual field deactivates the stress response. It allows the parasympathetic nervous system to initiate recovery protocols. To optimize this recovery phase, top performers utilize targeted biochemical support. Natural compounds can accelerate this neural repair. A premium lion's mane mushroom extract promotes neuroplasticity during these rest windows. It repairs the synaptic connections frayed by intense focus. You can explore this specific cognitive support tool through the link in the description. It integrates seamlessly into a structured recovery protocol. Integrating proper biological support with structural rest prevents the afternoon crash. It protects the integrity of your late-day decision-making. When you skip recalibration, you accumulate a cognitive debt. By late afternoon, you operate on fumes, prone to careless errors. The third rule focuses on the transition away from work. We refer to this as the ***, cognitive closure protocol, ***. The overworked mind rarely shuts down on command. It carries the unresolved tasks of the day into the evening hours. Psychology defines this as the Zeigarnik effect. Incomplete tasks occupy active memory space, creating a background hum of anxiety. Your brain continues to compute problems while you attempt to rest. You are present in the room, but absent in mind. This fracture in presence destroys your ability to recharge. True recovery demands a definitive, physical endpoint to the workday. You must signal to your neurology that the extraction phase is complete. This requires a tangible, repeating ritual. Write down tomorrow's objectives. Close the tabs on your browser. Turn off the workspace lighting. This ritual externalizes the cognitive burden. The brain no longer needs to hold the incomplete information in its active memory. You grant your system biological permission to power down. Without this closure, sleep becomes shallow, fragmented, and unrefreshing. Watch the breakdown. You wake up the next morning operating in a deficit. The cycle of exhaustion repeats, disguised as normal adult life. Over years, this chronic deficit leads to structural changes in the brain. The hippocampus, responsible for memory formation, begins to shrink. The amygdala, responsible for fear and stress, becomes hyperactive. You become less sharp and more reactive to minor inconveniences. Breaking this cycle requires acknowledging the limits of your organic hardware. You are not a machine designed for perpetual output. You are a biological organism operating in an artificial high-demand environment. The modern world is hostile to sustained, deep focus. It profits from your distraction. The attention economy monetizes your fragmented focus and exploits your cognitive vulnerabilities. Protecting your mind is an act of quiet rebellion. The cognitive architecture reset is your defense mechanism against this constant extraction. Apply signal isolation to stop the daily bleeding of your attention. Curate your inputs with extreme prejudice. Respect the neural recalibration window to sustain your effort. Treat your breaks as mandatory biological maintenance, not optional luxuries. Execute the cognitive closure protocol to guarantee your nightly recovery. These are not suggestions. They are operational parameters for longevity. When you respect these parameters, the clarity returns. The persistent fog lifts, revealing the sharp intellect beneath. You stop reacting to fabricated emergencies and start anticipating long-term outcomes. The speed of your execution increases as the internal friction decreases. You begin to notice the stark difference between mere busyness and true effectiveness. Most overworked adults confuse movement with progress. Operating with a clear mind allows you to see the entire board. You make fewer decisions, but they carry greater impact. Feel the resistance. This level of cognitive performance is rare. It requires discipline and a willingness to confront your own destructive mental habits. It is uncomfortable to sit in silence. It is uncomfortable to sever the connection to the digital noise that numbs your fatigue. The discomfort is a temporary phase of withdrawal. The ultimate reward is total ownership of your cognitive capacity. You will realize that the mental fatigue, daily you experienced was a choice. It was the result of a poorly managed system. Rebuild the architecture. Protect your baseline. Master your focus before the environment masters you. If you value your cognitive longevity, consider subscribing to protect your most valuable asset, your brain. Comment the word architecture below. This material is for educational and strategic purposes and does not constitute medical or financial advice. Consult qualified professionals before altering your structural routines.